Thank you. Yes, I started 2 years ago, 2 years and a half ago. Yes. Mm, Mostly I'm herbalist. I study medicinal plant. So what I provide is, as I don't speak properly Amharic, I have raw forest honey and some juice. And since like 8 months, I begin to do food, mostly snacks. Yes. For now, I just when I begin, because I don't know the country, I moved a lot around the country, but specifically I don't know as much. So I used to go to Shola and Mercato, and step by step I made contact through friends. So their families are farmers. So I have suppliers in Jima, Gera. So I have been there 3 times. Through my friend Sise Girma, he introduced me other people around Gambella. And I have around Bonga, Kafa as well, other family. So I provide my most of my spices, honey from there. Gambella, the honey I have from Gambella is straight from farmers. So it's gomo, the tree. So I have this. We used to have 5 different honey. So we have Gambella honey, gomo. The tree is gomo. So this is like amber color. So is medicinal, normal medicinal. Is you can eat it with bread. After that, we used to have grawa and with coffee mixed by itself because the flowers came in the same times. After that, we have jima, getame honey. This is a white honey, so it's full of flavor. And after we have kafa, kafa from Bonga, Bisana honey. This is the highest medicinal honey I have. And the last one, like I told you, this is the one I mixed by myself. Honey and black cumin. Whenever you mix together, you create synergy to make it more efficient as a medicinal. So mostly as herbalist, I mean not to heal people first. First, I have to prevent. Everything we should prevent before something happened. So mostly they are against cold, coughing, and some they are like good for asthma. For example, black cumin is known to be very good for asthma, allergy. So yeah, and for belly pain, they are good on skin problem as well. No, no, it's period. For example, the honey from Gambela now, they are going to harvest in 1 month. So I still have maybe 60 kilos only. So I have to wait until 1 month. After I will have the new one. Yeah, I have, but for me it's difficult because I'm very small scale. So I can't store as much because I don't have as much place. But if I want, for example, Gambela, now I can take 30,000 kilo if I want. Because my first study was European degree on fair trade. So I do my best to work on fair trade principles. So I had more price for them to have like easier life and not to cheat on the honey as well. Because to find pure honey is very difficult. So I negotiate with them. Yes, no. The only thing I try hardly to work on it, and it's very difficult. I avoided plastic. So everything I sell is through bottles, glass of bottles. So because for the environment, I'm very concerned, and for health, I think African plastic they don't have a standard as much than Europe. So when you make food and plastic in contact, it can have very bad effect. So I try to avoid this. Yes, yes. because like you know better than me, you can find anywhere in Addis Ababa a lot of honeys, but to find pure honey is very difficult. So people they are used to. I'm very far, as I have seen. It's not easy to access to my place, but people come until that because they trust and they like it. Yes. So this I go. I don't know in the name in English to grind the cereals by myself because my first experience was bad because I thought you can trust people, you give them the raw materials, they ground it and they give you. But they had things. So to avoid this, I go by myself from the beginning until the end. I select the product myself, I grind it, I package it, I label it. So I have different products like this. Yes. So I have like mostly the one people knows is golden milk. So I didn't really create it. It's from India and China. This is the way they heal themselves since 2000 years. So I don't like to copy paste. I like something to add something on it. So I had some spices. So this is a very powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. I have moringa as well. I have different salt, and like in few months, whenever I will have more space, I will create like for meat, for fish, for cooking, different spices. I like this is what I love in my job. This is what I like. No, this is I can. I'm the only one can do it. I have a chef. You know, like you have seen yesterday, people can come to eat, but I decide what I like. I give them space to express themselves, but adjustments, I am the one tell them, okay, this is too much. We have to add this because I'm very sensitive. Depending on food, I always, since I'm child, I like eating. I have been always the last one to eat food because for me it's like it's a value. We should consider food. We should be connected with the food. So this helps me to create different flavors and to be very sensitive in any change. Yeah, I have foreigners, even in different embassy, diaspora, local people. They are very, very happy because food they are used to eat since a long time. They can believe it. For example, I have yesterday, I show you one person, he's very loyal customer. 3 days ago, he decided to change. He ate always misir wat. And this day, he decided to eat chechapsa. He told me, I can't believe the taste. Because I'm very, we have to enjoy to eat. For me, eating is means a lot. So I think so without me knowing. I grew up in France, in village. So surrounded with farmers, only like 450 people. Yeah. So I grew up there. So yeah, I was already surrounded with vegetables, fresh food, nature. This was a little hard because when you are young, you just want to have close friends, activities. I mean, it was like opposite. I grew up more with animals and horses. And when I went to university, I began to cook by myself because I feel like I should feed myself. Nobody should feed me, and I began to go to farmers market by myself. So I began to meet people. I did not know anything. So to say what kind of bread is it, what kind of vegetables, how can I know this is a original one, this is whatever, and they teach me. After 10 years, I'm talking this, and step by step, I became very interested, and I began cooking by myself. And while I was student, I didn't like just to stay. I like to go to work and to be independent. And I just knock on different doors. Like, I'm Ermias, I want to learn how to cook. Do you mind to give me this job? And I was lucky, I find nice people. They give me this opportunity to use properly a knife, to combine spices, everything. And after I studied different scale, European degree on fair trade, dietetic nutrition, and finally herbal. Why herbal? I think this is who I am. It was a moment I didn't know if I was French, Ethiopians, Eritreans, you are kind lost. And I decided I'm all of this. I'm just a nomad. And I think plant. Plant, for example, if I tell you lavender, it means nothing. The real name is Lavandula augustifolia. So if I go to say this in Japanese or Russian or American, they will understand because you can't confuse because different lavender. So for me, it's international language. So plants are around the world are beautiful. You can exchange. You can learn through them. You have peace. So I decided to go on this scale for that. 15 years, yeah. At least 15 years. Yes, yes. I think he was, I grew up as a white person, so it's not who I am. I am both. So I needed as well to make a balance, to know my Ethiopian roots. So whenever I came here, I didn't discover what I wanted. The culture is very different, and people, they don't really see you as a Habesha, Ethiopian. They see you most like French white. So, yeah. So this, I came here mostly like accident. I didn't expect I will stay here. So things, I don't know, there is this connection I can't explain. So things went by themselves without me controlling. And finally I decided like plant, this is what's going to make my link between my two countries. So plants, and I like plants because I never liked to do something and repeating things. I like defeat. To wake up in the morning to say, I don't know anything. What can I learn today? What can I share with people? What can I learn from them? So plant, I think, since several years, human try to understand, and we still don't know. So this is why I decided to go on plants. So I owe a lot. My French farmers friends a lot. They teach me. I learn through them a lot, and basically I learn like we have part of the nature, and we have a responsibility. We can't just do things and what happens the next generation. I think we have a responsibility to leave what we get better. So I am committed, and I believe we should not use pesticide because it has a bad effect in the environment, in our own health. Now our generations, children born less healthier than the parents. This never happened before because of the food, because of the environment. So I am very sensitive of biodiversity, environment. Whenever he's living around me, I try to be careful. So plastic bag, I am completely against. So I know Ethiopia is a kind of young country for capitalism. So still a long way to go. In France, for example, you can find plastic made from vegetables like rice or potato. So I hope this technology will come here because we need it whenever you go. I have been Debre Tabor, I have been to Dorze. Those villages, they are small towns. To see a lot of plastic in the nature, I was shocked. I didn't expect it at all. And you know how long it takes plastic before to dissolve. So for myself personally, I commit on it. Of course, I can make a difference. I do. I don't think, I don't talk, I act. So what I learn in life is I don't expect from anyone. I am the example. I am committed. I believe on it. Whenever I want to learn through this, I can exchange my knowledge. I can learn from people. But I believe is only me, of course, is nothing. But if you are like a million, I believe on it. So I just want to show there is choice as well. Whenever there is only one way, of course, people, young generations, they will not have a choice. But me, I feel like if you have a look on me, you have this possibility as well. So it's better to have two choice. So in the compound, I try as well to give lesson to teach children about insects, what is biodiversity, how works hives, honey, what's the problem of pesticide in honeys for the pollination. So I try to commit on it as well. I organized the first one to support like smallholders. So to support because they are not known and they are doing like a fantastic product. So people just to tell them, yeah, you can choose as well. Just come and try and give them opportunity as well to show you what they can do. Whenever you support them, maybe you will give them more idea to develop their own business. Completely. I don't feel it's a business because it's part of me, it's what I like, and I will do everything to maintain what I'm doing because I don't think I am doing bad things. So I try to, if you come in my compound, I try to adjust, to be serious, the price because I want the local people to come. I can double the price. I know that. But I'm not interested. I'm interested foreign people, foreigners, Ethiopians to meet in this compound, to know each other. And for me, it's not for marketing, for example, I'm bad, I think. So yeah, I just do whatever I feel, whatever I learn. I owe against a lot my friend farmers. My school is one of the best in Europe. They are like researchers, doctors, pharmacians, farmers, and they teach me a lot, a lot, a lot. The school is from Lyon, and it changed a lot about me. It changed a lot. They teach you what's the nature, what's human. And yeah, because of them, I'm here. Of course. Not only in Ethiopia, because my dream is to have land, because I'm a farmer as well. For now, you just saw me like sitting, receiving people, checking the kitchen, labeling the honey, but my wish is to produce my own product properly, to collaborate if I have to collaborate, to bring people from France, to learn in Ethiopia what's going on as well. It's not only Ethiopian learning from outside. And Ethiopians to go there to teach them as well, and Europeans, my friends, whenever they have knowledge, to teach them. So this is what I expect. In the village. In the village with land and supporting farmers, to supporting each other. And yeah, whenever here or France, other country, I wish to travel, to meet people, to experience things. Yeah, this is what I see myself. But not in town. Thank you so much for your time.